Hey guys, so in this video, I share a framework that I've created for my female clients to help them provide feedback to their lover, specifically in the bedroom, so that we can maintain connection and ultimately still enjoy the moment together. And here's the truth. It is incredibly vulnerable to ask for something you want from your lover that they're not doing. It's vulnerable to ask for something when you don't like it. We can be consciously unwilling to provide any kind of feedback because we ultimately don't want to hurt their feelings or even spoil the moment. The typical questions that I get is, how do I tell my partner that sex doesn't feel good? How do I tell my partner it doesn't feel good? Can you make it better? And it's simply the wrong question. These questions are latent in judgment, criticism, and they're incredibly ambiguous. This ultimately leaves our partner defensive and incredibly confused. Would you know what to do if someone asked you to do this? Can you make it better? Without any form of instructions or what steps they can take. Would you ask your boss in this type of format? No. So we want to avoid these types of questions and this kind of format. The idea is that we frame it in a way that your partner feels confident that they can do that for you. And then they know exactly what to do. You can imagine when you're in the bedroom, things are getting hot, and all of a sudden it's just, you're not feeling it anymore. You're kind of going through the motions. Maybe it even hurts a little bit. And you want something to change. The key here is to notice what isn't working for you. And then from there, you reverse engineer it. So if things are going too slow, then you want it to go faster. And if things are going too fast, then you want it to go slower. And then what you do is you ask your partner to make that change, to make the adjustment, and to fulfill your desire. You want to be able to express your desire and articulate those specific steps to be able to fulfill it for you. And we do it in a precise way because what happens during sex is that our brains are meant to be disengaged and we're more in our bodies. And as we relax more, the physicality starts to take over. So the more precise we can be, the more better it will be. So the phrase we'll use when we're providing feedback is, I'm noticing. So for an example, in the case where we want our lover to go slower, we can say, hey babe, what I'm noticing is that I want you to go slower during penetration. Another way is, hey boo, what I'm noticing is that I could use a little more nipple action. Could you do that this way? And then explain in detail how it is you would like it. Or, hey, I'm noticing I would like more eye contact while you're inside of me. Could you look into my eyes? One of my clients actually texted me after she used this formula with her man during sex, telling me that he was so excited. He actually got more turned on as she described what she wanted and exactly how she wanted it from him. And he was just so excited hearing it from her and then performing her feedback. I just love receiving those kinds of texts. So a recap here, the framework. I'm noticing, I'm desiring, and then we insert the request. This often leads to the next phase for some women of asking the question, what if I don't know what I want? And that is so valid and very normal and common. And it's okay because a lot of women feel the same way. A lot of women are challenged with knowing exactly what they want. So the first step here, if this is you, is admitting that you don't know what you want. Being honest with yourself and even with your lover. And then you can say, hey babe, what I'm noticing is I don't know exactly what it is I want? Could we explore this together? I'm also going to share below here a worksheet that you can actually start to insert some new ways to start learning how and what it is you want, so that you can explore this with yourself and your partner. You can also explore what that could be in both your mind and your body by using your imagination and fantasies alone with yourself and seeing what lights and ignites your own turn on, seeing what sensations feel good and what parts of your body feel like a yes with those touch or with your fantasies. Ultimately, we find out by asking and learning from that experiment. All right, if you found value in this video, please let me know. I would love to hear from you.